Hi, hello. Hi, hello, she's to meet you. raimAI here. Once again, I don't know. Hi, hello. Hi, hello. Uh... Oh boy, today's gonna be a stream. I was supposed to prep slightly for this, but IRL happened like always. So you know. You know. But hi, how are you guys doing? How are you doing? Also, Vicky, don't worry about your Janny status. It's just there so I can see you. Sweep it up, Janny. Sweep it up, Vicky. Come on. Come on, clearly you're the head Janny. I gave you the boyfriend Janny role for a reason. Dylan, hope you're good. I'm doing better. I'm doing better. I had dumb family shit. And then I dealt with it. And then I'm okay again, I think. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, chat. Let me... I always suck at what to do when explaining like weird stream premises. The idea for this stream came from longtime viewer Phasmo, and he's like, lol, why don't you do your own like MS Paint adventure kind of like deal, which I kind of always wanted to do, but so today what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay the groundworks and come up with the base idea and the dumb pro tags. Yeah, like problem sleuth, right? So we're gonna come up with something together that I can probably make into a fun community thing. I would have to figure out how to host it and how to get like okay, if you don't know what an MS Paint adventure or an adventure story like whatever is, it's basically like those old text games where you could type in your own prompts and then it would, it would do the thing. I've heard of Ruby Quest, it was kind of the same. Yeah, it's like if you don't know Ruby Quest, there's Homestuck, there's Problem Sleuths, and there was a bunch of small very ones on a where were they really popular and hosted a lot? I forget. Like a mud game, kind of. But the difference is it'll be like MS Paint doodles, right? Raimi Homestuck. Hopefully it doesn't become like Homestuck. Used to make them on something awful with a few other people. Got a few comedy gold mines, yeah. It's pretty much just an old internet thing, like forum culture, where an art anon or art user would just have like a weird idea and people would reply what to do next and they would either pick sometimes there was voting systems and whatever was most voted would be what happens next, or they just pick what is easiest to do and kind of goes along with the narrative in their head. Yeah, chat would control where it went. Forum adventures were pretty fun. Used to do some for the actual MS Paint crowd, yeah. Yeah. Voting/poll is nice. I think a mix is good, right? Where you pull in what the community wants, and then also, what you kind of want to push the narrative towards, right? It's popular anymore because forums will melt. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to host this in an easy, like, way. Yeah, but voting system was introduced later since the game got too popular later on. Yeah. You have an idea about what the story's gonna be about? No, that's what we're gonna fucking make today. Right? We're gonna come up with at least the first protagonist. Right? Like the very first idea, and then I'll carry it elsewhere. It'd still be part of the author's vision, it's just crowdsourcing ideas if possible. I'll me feeling better? For now. So chat. I know whenever I make something, especially as Raimi Wakata, people are usually gonna want it as me. But I kinda wanted it not to just to be Raimi Wakata through Adventure Time, right? So we need an easy, redrawable character Right? We had to remember it has to be quickly done. Being like a small goblin. The commands in a thread in the ports. I'll have to think of a way. Maybe marshmallow. But, okay, chat. This is where we work together. What creature should we make for our main protagonist? We get a fat fucking rat. Should it be a rat? Okay. I'll write here, you know what? Hold on. Hold on, I'm doing this all in MS Paint in the spirit. Protag ideas. Rat. That one rat with a Sakara that looks as a Zay. I want... Okay, what I'm looking for in a character design is a simple enough design where I can, mass produce it easily, and we can project whatever we want onto it, right? I know this is vague as shit, because it starts vague. But like a rat, we could use that, and it's like, okay, well, what does the rat do? What does the rat want? Blah, blah, blah. Then we can also add accessories onto him. Like all that type of stuff. Or we can have John Human. Or we can have John Anime Girl. Something just identifiable enough where that's the protagonist, but we can change and mold them as the thing progresses and basically come up with an identity for them, right? Because that's what happened with Homestuck. Is Hussey didn't have a like exact character profile for all of them. He had very vague terms like, oh, this is what they look like, and they like these two things. Everything else was added on, right? I linked you an example. Okay. God, this something awful forums. Actually, here, I can also pull up Ruby Quest and stuff, so I can give you guys an example. You know, the guy that makes Ruby Quest does, like, weird porn now? He draws porn. MS Paint, like, animal porn. Maybe a pony? It also has to be something you guys are interested in, too. Hold on, let me pull up this. So you guys can see, examples. So I have to remember not everyone's tism like me. Right? Okay. Let me try to add this without exploding myself. Hold on. God. Reset, please. Where's it? Okay, so you see this good old Ruby quest? Potion Dealer sent me this on the forums, right? So you're in the middle of the Indian Ocean, and then people send in like prompts what to do, right? It's just fun shit. And we have like Ruby quest here. Time to begin. Bro, I ain't gonna have no fancy site. I'm too poor for that. You see, look. Walk over to the red light. Count grass for red light. See, something like fun like this. Simple. Right? Should I spoil it? I want to go to a later, like, bit in Ruby Quest. You can see how it like changes. Right? With something fun like this. Again, I'll figure out how to fucking host this later. I just go to Ruby Quest. It'll take me to a later part. They always end up getting fancy. Like, look at this shit. You know, just fun schizo stuff. But yeah. That's the vague idea. Yeah, simple shapes. Post it on C card allows you to have multiple pages. Start with the cute, simple design. If you're poor as shit, make one on NeoCity. Maybe. I'll have to figure out how to do it. But for now, we craft. We think. So, protagonist. You have a rat guy or girl. You know what? Here, let's do a poll. Start a poll. What pro tag gender do you want? Pro tag do you want? Female? Male? There you go. There'll probably be other characters. I just want to craft the main guy and then come up with some like very light ideas together, and then I'll try to take it from there. Make a male so I can draw him as a femboy. There'll probably be other characters and stuff. It's just, who do you want to be Sean main protagonist or Susan main protagonist? And they still wear a big witch hat. They could. They could. And you work at Walmart. That could be decided later. We're building up a character. I need a sip of water. Car's not even on, it's just there. Wait, what? We don't want it to be you. It shouldn't be a female rat. I don't know, like I could make it me, but I'd rather have a new original character TM. Right? Slime not even, Slime Girl just a Final Fantasy. I should have put like not like gender neutral, non-binary, just like a creature. Whatever. You'll force the pronoun tag on the creature. Thank you for the one gifted out membership. I still haven't fixed it where it says the thing out loud. I'm gonna have to do that after stream. Keep getting distracted. Was aiming for no. Well, now Dazzle has it. Also, good night, good night. Bye-bye, crazy pants. You fuckers keep making it even. Even. You fuckers, they can't be both at the same time. Posted the slime on the Discord? I swear. Bounce all things. No, we need one or the other. Stop being... I can't have polls with you people, I'm trying to be serious! What if I don't want them to be a hermaphrodite, or however you say it? Okay? We can't instantly skip to the weird fandom where they project their weird fetishes and ideology about gender onto the character. Well, I'll let it go for a while. Go into the slime. Cream, if you love raimAI Wagata, shut up, Dazzle. Shut up. raimAI, Twitter and Blue Skies tell me there's hundreds of gender. No comment. No comment. Well, I'll leave the poll up until it's 5 minutes. Leave it up for a second. Well, Hema, stop it. Don't fall for Hema's gay op. He's trying to make you donate to me more. I'm outing him. I'm outing out his gay op. Just gonna put human for fun. Human. See, the issue with making a new character is they can be anything. Humanoid. Okay, you know what? I should say humanoid. Humanoid. Never gay up your entire audience into giving you more money because occasionally using alts to throw a dollar or two at you. Guilt your audience into giving more money. Thing is, I know my regulars. Okay? Can't lie to me with fake regulars. A Lamau. Alien. So, rat boy or like queer rat? Okay. Fuck, it's been 5 minutes, you tied it again. You fuck. As soon as it's not tied, I'm ending it. As soon as it's no longer tied. I hate fucking doing votes with you people, I swear.
Oh, I did.
Never use alt because I do it on main. Thank you for the $2. Ema. I know someone's purposely tying it on their alts, and I hate you. I hate you. You know what? I'll use my alts to vote to break it because I hate my audience. There, I said it. I said it. I hate you people. I hate you. Especially when you do dumb shit like this. Wait, hold on. Here we go. End. Okay, they're male. They're moid. Fucked up, she rigged the vote. I picked at random. I picked at random. I didn't get the vote. I'm sorry. Samoyed. Okay. So they're male. Male. So far we have either a rat, a slime, a humanoid creature, alien. So if alien slime would be neutral, no. Aliens can have sex and gender too. What if cat? Cat. I'm taking anything. We're spitballing. Hate you. Aliens slime rat boy. Okay, we can't do too many combos. Centaur? That might be a little hard to draw. This is my slime with a Sakar OC on the cord. You know, aliens can have reproductive thingies like tentacles and buckets. We don't talk about that. Still think a cigarette with legs and arms like an Aqua Teen character. Okay. I'll put it down. But I don't know how that will work out. Doesn't understand law as a concept, maybe like an alien? Okay. How many things can I do on a vote? Oh my god, how do I make a poll again? Okay, it's only 4. What should we get rid of? You know what? We're just gonna do these 4? Human. Alien. What? Okay, what should the Moid pro tag be? I'll do another 5 minutes. You can always change if we're not feeling the idea. Right? Nothing's locked in yet. Okay. Ooh, she hates my suggestion. I'm sorry. I'm juggling. I'm juggling. We could use the other ideas for other characters later. Oh yeah, wasn't it like Boy Day yesterday, or was it today? When was National Women's Day? Good Juggalo? No. Not part of the insane, clown posse. Remember when given all choices in the world, select human fighter? I'll get upset if you all choose the most, like, normal male option, which is fucking Caucasian? Male fighter. Or paladin. Sword and shield? I'm angry. I'm angry. I shouldn't have put a human in there. I shouldn't have put human. He was very happy that I remembered. I was your mother happy about that. Male human fighter is Reddit's favorite class and build. Apparently it's everyone's favorite class and build. Clown warrior. I shouldn't have put human. I shouldn't have put it. Should have done it. Not health elf. Oh, my Tumblr. I tend to pick drow or like half elf or something elven weird. One of my friends who's a midget IRL would always pick the halflings. She was very much projecting. Also, the halflings get the...
At Fred Fake said bribing you to veto human.
Thank you, Fred Fake, for $20. Bribing you to veto human? Okay. I'm doing it. I'm vetoing human. I'm stopping the poll era early. I'm remaking it. The power of $20. The power of $20. Okay, rat. Slime. Alien. What's one more? You know what, I'll do cat. That's right, with $20 I'll fucking rig the polls. Alien slime? Well, it's a slime or alien. Technically, all these could be aliens. Right? Uh... Also, if you pick rat or cat, that means we're gonna end up making a furry. Just so you guys all know. Well, after I said that, rat and cat went up. People are biased. They heard furry and they're like, ooh. At least, all rat every day. Next male option is femboy Makote. I'll keep everything what everyone said in mind for later for other characters whenever they pop up or if they need to. Well, this is gonna be a... It's gonna be a test on me on how creative I can be. What fucking... What is it? Improving a story. We make the start, and then who knows where it'll go. A deformed person? That's gonna be all of them. Can we be a male human Skyrim stealth archer? Well, you're not the person. I guess you are. Okay, so like choose your own adventure stuff, or at least MS Paint adventure things. It's kind of weird. Oh, it's an RP. You're role playing as the character, and you're inputting what to do. So it's not you, every John Man guy. But you should be in the mindset of what you do. Got given more money, so I win, right? I hate you, Hema. I'm leaking the Google Doc-y. About how you're behind everything bad that ever happened in VTubing. Chibi novel, that's the fun. If you're done writing the story, then ask AI to write a short story based on the characters we've chosen. I'm not gonna... Okay. I am going to do what I do best, which is improv of the moment type stuff. So I'm just going to write down everything we come up today on the stream for a very vague based idea. And then I'm gonna ADHD max and just see where it goes. Right? Just see what happens. Because my best work comes from that, where I just spitball in the moment, hope for the best, and see how it goes. Did that girl ever finish? Oh, the... Yeah, the cat girl? I don't think it's finished. I don't think he's updated in a long-ass time, which is sad because it was getting interesting. An issue with these, stories is they get a little too crazy and ambitious with how they present the story and everything they want to pull off, which is kind of natural with anything, but you hit a ceiling cap where it defeats the whole purpose of the beginning, like why you did it in the first place, where it's supposed to be simple and easy. Okay, one more minute. One more minute. It's a little long and ambitious, and the author gets bored or busy IRL. It's more like they get brainworms about not being able to pull off what they envision. And then, yeah, of course, IRL stuff happens, and they burn out. They burn out. Never happens ever. Yeah, they get the brainworms. Hope it's Isekai where our slime man is reincarnated from another world and used to- Okay. I'm Harvitoing an Isekai? Okay. I'm ending the poll. It's tied on rat or slime. Okay. Rat or slime? Hmm. I might... Which one would be more interesting? Rat would be more tied to my branding, right? But a slime could be fun. Because there literally can be anything. Right? The slime could literally have a rat form. The slime could... Oh god. We might do a slime. I'm gonna remove this. Okay. Blah blah blah. Our pro tag is a moid slime. Okay? Now... The male could be... Like, could be a male human fighter. I swear to god, if all of you guys just instantly go... Turn into male human fighter... I'm gonna explode. His name is Bro Slime. Rat corpse infested by mutant sewer slimes. Ah! Okay. So I'm just gonna draw a... Like, standard, like, kind of... Oh god, that is not a slime. Ignore that. Ignore this. I can't draw today. Don't look at this. There, here's our slime. Here's our slime. What color? I kind of like green. I know the Dragon Quest slime is blue. Actually, wait. Never seen before, purple slime. Never before seen! Actually, give me a good purple. Give me a good purple. Where's a good purple? I'm not sure. Never before seen! Completely original idea. Purple. How should I do the eyes? What about a gradient of purple and orange? I don't want to have to do that every time. FNAF slime? Oh god, it's the purple guy. Huge eyes? I didn't like these eyes, I'm gonna be honest. That might be my Ruby Quest influence coming through. About Kino slime? I don't want... Okay. The reason why I'm not just doing me or like Flavr adjacent for the idea is because I've been itching for original new. Right? Original new idea that isn't just Raimi Regatta or necessarily VTuber. Why is this slime a wizard hat? How do you normally draw slimes? Oh, my robot slime wizard hat. Carrying eyes depend on emotion, large for scared, surprised, small when content and happy. We doing a Dragon Quest? We're doing a something. Leave him a slime wizard hat. I guess you guys want... Someone had an idea of like a sewer. And now you guys are seeing a wizard hat. So, for the starting environment, you guys want fantasy? You want sci-fi? You want like real? I don't know what that's called. Let soul take him? What does that mean? Make Dark Souls proud. Make it a swamp. Okay, hold on. Next poll, chat. Next poll. Setting. Fantasy. Sci. Fi. Oh god. We don't know how to spell. Fantasy. Sci-fi. What's another one I'm thinking of? Sorry, my brain's like having a stroke. Thinking of genre setting? Or at least like the modern? Oh god. Wait, hold on. Hold on, don't do that one. I clicked too early. I clicked too early. I clicked too early. It's okay, chat. Okay. Steampunk? That would be hell to draw. Western, cyberpunk, dystopian, future. We can't do that, Tatters. And the only voter, your stream, Detective Noir. Ah. Modern. What's one more? Sci-fi, fantasy, modern. One more. I know you guys are saying steampunk. Post-apocalyptic, whatever. Slice of life? No. Caveman, sword and sorcery. That's fantasy. You went grim dark. Why not? Why not? Okay, with sci-fi, I feel like a slime is a good protagonist because it could fit in literally anything, right? Sci-fi setting, it's like some weird biological goop creation. Fantasy, it's just magical goop. Modern, he's slime guy. He has a job and family. Grim dark, you can do anything with grim dark. Biased because I only really read fantasy. I read I say almost anything besides like modern. I don't care about modern day normal life. So he could be a slime office worker. He can maybe get a cigarette later. I don't want to give him any accessories or anything yet. I just need a blank slate. Then we can craft and mold him into something. Slime Dilbert. What if you somehow just input commands that make it into like Garfield, where it's just like a morning strip cartoon? I could also be like every millennial writer, and what is it? Expert your expectations? I can't say it right. Or you purposely bait and switch even though it's been done a billion times. Or you think it's a modern, but it's actually a grimdark fantasy sci-fi. That's the scene in Cars with the white guy driving and the slime in a pasture street. That's awkward. A version of story. There we go. I can't give him a cigarette or else that'll influence how you view him. He needs to be the most basic looking creature imaginable. Right? We're starting with John Slime. And after we get a setting, we could start to give him a personality. The actor in the Sonic movie? Which one? Add an extra drop to add character? Wait, what? Give him a Siggy now. I don't want to influence your view on him just yet. Fine, I'll make a clone. I'll make a clone. Give me a second. Here, is this what you want? There. Him a red baseball cap. Have look like Fred Durst. Draw raimAI, the dancing wizard of great. Lynn's the one who will destroy all land with plagues of rats until her cheese hunger is satisfied. I want to make original first. I want to craft original idea. Give him a non-binary life partner who's tortured throughout the story. We can maybe give him a love interest later. Or maybe not. Please keep it original, it's funnier that way, yeah. I can have references to things later on. But again, I've been craving for new original idea. Okay, whoever tied it, I'm hunting you down. I'm tracking your IPS. Can't just start your new character with all the best gear in the game. That's cheating. You already did do the gender, poll. You guys decided on a male, a Moid. But all we know about him is he's male and he's a slime. You missed the sexuality reveal. Best to just put a bunch of cool scenes and not care about how you get there. That doesn't mean I didn't. I'm not making a femboy. I'm vetoing femboys. I'm anti-femboy propaganda. It's a big undertaking. He's not considered original. No, I mean like a new idea. Cause I've been drawing raimAI stuff. Doing raimAI things for almost 3 years now. And I need new JPEGs to play around with as a fun side thing with you guys. Okay, finally something won. Here we go, sci-fi. First Vicky wants femboy? Or hates femboy, oh god. Okay, sci-fi. Okay, setting. Sci-fi. God, I can't type. Okay. Come here. Dimension hopping hard-boiled detective slime. Okay, now we can... How do we go from here? I'm coming up with ideas. Like a cowboy who has mocktails. their main weapons and call her. You're too late. We've already decided on John's slime. Okay. Hello, hi Uber Soul. Okay. Let me recap real quick for everyone. I want to make a MS Paint adventure comic. Or like a choose your own adventure comic thing. With user input. As a fun little side thing. I'll figure out how the logistics of that later. But right now we're making our pro tag. And coming up with the very basic idea that we can then later bounce off of. So what we have so far off of the boats is a male slime in a sci-fi setting. And I want him nice and easy to draw. So, you know, I can produce it and make it easy. And also, if he's more of a blank slate, he can grow and advance as the story progresses from user input. Our goal is to vote for the options that make Ruby the baddest. I hate all of you. To get an entire stream per character, chat is full of ideas. Was slime born this way, or was he isekai? I don't want to do isekai. Not necessarily. Okay, we're overrun with isekai stories to the point where they're like parodying themselves, and it's like a parody on a parody. I make him a science experiment that escaped. That's an idea. Let me write it down. Experiment that escaped. Okay, that's one idea. Don't judge my spelling or anything. Like, you were asked to push button types at start? Okay, what do you mean by that? Hold on, I can start in a lab. Stand down, chilly ideas forbidden. He has meant to a weapon, but he escaped before the programming was introduced. Okay. I guess that goes with the escaped, experiment that escaped. Can you mispronounce and misspell a bunch of more words, please? No, I'm trying to get better. Okay. What are some other, like, sci-fi based stories we can jump off of from? Because I like to have a bunch of different ideas. He was created when a forgotten god, man state. What? Like, if it starts in a lab, the experiment is the starting point. Well, technically, a sci-fi setting can start anywhere, so long as it's sci-fi. Character would be a femboy with depression. The slime already has depression because you made me give him a cigarette. If he just wants to be a VTuber, but fate kept him this way. No VTuber. No VTuber. We've already done VTuber for 3 years. Hard-boiled cyberpunk private eye slime. Oh god. Slime crash land on Earth in escape pod, trying to find a way to contact its home planet. Alien. Crashed. Well, no, I'm not overthinking it right now. This is like the fun idea, and then I'll make the room and then go off of that. Mass-produced pet. Right? This is the... I don't know what you would call it. My brain is like mush. Was the last bit of mana spawn? John Slime asking him to revive the planet. Well, we can give the slime abilities later. Right? We can craft him. Second, hold on. Come here, buddy, go over there. My very organized file. This is what I do too when I'm making like new outfits or backgrounds or anything. It's just a chaos file. Wait, what did our mass-produce pet? We did that one. Parents hided him secretly so he doesn't have a birth defect. He's the only slime that's off the grid. You know, these comments start in one room and then go from there. I'm just coming up with a, like, even if I pick one of these, right? I like to have a vague idea of where to take it, right? Because then I can start, I can make the room and everything. I don't know. It's hard for me to explain in proper words the end goal. Futuristic evolution of human that wish to go back to monkey. I feel like... Oh wait, I accidentally moved that too far up, didn't I? Oh, wait, no, I scrolled down. Chemical dump slime because you don't have to draw people for a while. It's stuck in a track cube? A what cube? Into an accident, a company wants to unalive him to hide their conflict? Okay. I'll put employee that got into an accident. I'll add that at least. Blah, blah, blah. I'm 10 behind, but I noticed the thumbnail wall. Yeah, you can thank Ito for the thumbnail. Have you seen the movie Cube? I've heard about it, but I have not seen the horror Cube movie. Maybe one or two more ideas, right? Bioweapon made for war, but escaped to live easy life working at a bar in the slums of a bouncer. Have you seen the Cube game movie? The what? Oh, does the horror Cube, like, movie have a game? No, I haven't. Or do you mean something else? There's a lot of Cube movie and or games. Minecraft movie. The chemical, okay. Chemical dump slime that gains sentience. I feel like that can be escaped, experiment that escaped, right? Or the crash on Earth trying to go home. Right, that gives overlap. And then can the slime be a pet to some celeb or something? That's the mass-produced pet that gains sentience. Sorry, I'm like... Some of these you're giving me, I'm like adding to subcategories to these other ones. You want to make no happy? I'll add the whatchamacallit. Here you go, buddy. Okay. Slimes are mass-produced slaves sent into space to mine materials on planets without oxygen and meteors, but start a rebellion. And then it ends up with the slime and the Gundams. I don't want to draw Gundams. Oh god. Therefore, the chemdump slime can be one of 1,000 chemdumps. Meanwhile, the experiment that escaped is unique. Not necessarily. I've seen a couple experiment that escaped stories where they have the horrible realization that they're just one of many. There's like 1 billion other clones of them. But for some reason they got out. And they like broke free of programming. That's a common story. Okay. So here's our John idea. Shadow the Hedgehog, yeah, and also what the fuck was the robot game about racism? It's also that one with the detective robot, because he's like 1 in 1,000, and he has to like confront that and like activate all his brethren, or you know, just become another one. Yeah, Detroit Become Human. I'm human. Yeah, that one. See, it's a common trope, which isn't inherently bad, because humans have been making stories for thousands of fucking years, right? Everything's been done, but that's okay. How you tell it is different. Okay. We have John Slime Man. Some type of sci-fi setting. I think I might handpick story beats, or at least the starting point. You need a hero's journey style story option, raimAI. The thing is, since it's user controlled, user submitted, we could totally get off track. And the story could like shape and mold into something completely like something else. Which is the fun of it. Right? Honestly, the hardest part about this will be figuring out where to post it. And then have people user submit things. Sometimes it's not the idea, but the expression of the idea that makes it work. Rig the pulse. Okay, if they're really dumb, then yeah, I will rig what's sent in. Kind of like what I have to do for my podcast thing. We have a story arc that's Slime being a good boy, and another story arc where the Slime becomes an evil villain that goes on a rampage. Hardest part of this is figuring out how to wear that slime. Why do you want to wear him? Where do you want to wear him, huh? Why? Why? Hold on, let me zoom out. He's a hat, raimAI. Hats are made to... Just because he has a little triangle on top of his blob form doesn't mean he's a hat, okay? I won't accept this slime racism. And my hellish, comic idea. Okay. Hold on, I'm pulling up some stuff. If I'm smart about this and I take this seriously, I'll make sure to draw each background by itself so I can reuse them. I'm gonna steal him. Give me a second. Come here, buddy. Come down here. I'm just gonna draw a horrid rectangle. You make him pretend to be a hat. Maybe someone will wear him. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, sci-fi. Gray. I haven't picked one of these yet, but I think I'll keep that to myself. Where should the first thing be at? Time block? I'm in a box. Okay, gotta pretend it's not a box and this is like the first comic panel. He can get the cigarette later. He can get it later. He must start with nothing in his inventory. Okay? I'm trying to think of an environment that I can draw very quickly. A gray void. This is where I struggle. I'm trying to think of a generic sci-fi setting. Hold on. Fuck it, just draw a door. You can see 3/4. Door has to be shut. Try to make it look sci-fi. Let's draw a panel. Okay. Okay. Classic space room. Nice. Okay. I'm using other MS Paint stuff as, like, reference. So the clear... Okay, there's a door. I should add something else, maybe? Or should I... Make the door a different color? Oh, bad. First thing is find your arms. See, that's the thing with Homestuck, is that became a long-running joke. Because someone was like, "Oh, why don't you draw them with arms, hussy? Find your dumb arms." And then Hussy was very creative, where it's like, "Oh, John likes magic shit, so he has fake arms in his chest." We character in a room, things are looking up. Real. I'm trying to think. You know what? Fuck it. My brain was like, "Oh, I shouldn't copy the others too much, but we need a chest or something." We need a chest. Or container. You know what? I'm gonna do a locker. My original take is gonna be lockers. Fuck, how do lockers look? Not locked door, but, you know, lockers. Everyone's favorite, drama. Hold on, let me do this better. Fuck it, there we go. You know what, I'll do these types. Actually, no, that's too many. I want 3. How do I indicate it's a locker? Oh yeah, the little lines up top. Doot, doot, doot. Hold on, working chat. Hold on. There we go. Nice. We have my scuffed ass lockers. Nice padlocks. Thanks. I have a mysterious puddle on the floor. What if it's coming from the room? Going to be green. What color is the puddle? Made it green. Just put the word lockers over it with the arrow pointing at it. I'm probably gonna have to do that a couple times with some of you. Okay, okay. This is a good starting point, right? There's multiple objects to engage with. Or at least I hope. Here we go. Hold on. Still a bit behind, but what about Starbase? I was looking at a video of 2004 silly management game called Starbase Startovia by the people that did Theme Hospital. Call the ceiling light so you can have a silly little light flickering effects. Ah! I want a wacky light. In the poster with something on it. Okay. What should we put on the poster? Right? Because we're improvising this story. I have nothing planned besides John Slimeman. On air poster? On air poster. And a cute poster with the hole behind it. Oh god. Fuck is a Con Air poster? Hold on. I'm not getting it. My brain doesn't compute. Need to look. Oh, the film. The guy. Why did I forget the film is called Con Air? Oh yeah, I could be like fucking hussy and insert all my weird ism. Hold on. Actually, you know what I should do before I do anything? I should save this. I should make a new folder. There we go, I made a new folder. There we go, I saved it. I get a slime girl pinup. What? I'm gonna leave it blank for now. Right? I'll leave it blank for now. Always save. Okay. This is gonna be a test on me how well I can improv like puzzles and other things, right? Hold on. I'm gonna make these different colors for, I don't know, dumb reasons. Here we go. Kind of looks like a purple pool. You guys are so mean. So mean to this character. Have the combos to a padlock hidden behind the poster? Well, don't say that yet, Yufin. Don't say that. Okay. Okay, so recap. Our protag is a male slime little guy. Sci-fi setting. You have a couple of ideas for the big, overarching story. Right? Also, this is... I guess it's a game. It is a adventure, whatchamacallit, choose your own adventure, and that's technically a game. But it's more of a... I guess it is a game, right? Those old text-based, adventure games, but it's an image that I make myself. Moid. Multiple actions are available in the first room, so the audience doesn't get bored. I like it. Yeah. Interactive fiction. What would you actually call this? Right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to host this. So how problematic are you gonna go with puzzles from a scale of Ace Attorney? They're not gonna be that hard. Because this is my first time ever doing anything like this. Right? And I'm improving everything. Actually, what if I... Here we go. There we go. Look, I'm crafting puzzles in my head already. This is gonna be baby's first interactive comic. Oh no. Beat pie, hello clinker. Okay. Uh-oh. I do think the way I'm gonna have to go about this is find a site where I can host it easy, and then just have like marshmallows. And then you submit marshmallows. And we see how it goes. Actually, how the fuck did Hussy do it besides the forum? I get it. The solution is that he has the green slime for stimulation. I don't want to turn it into a flash game. Do we get a game over door that just teleports you to Brazil? I don't think I would cause any of your actions to cause a hard game over. Right? I'll treat it as a yes and situation. If you don't know an improv, you're supposed to say like yes and you continue onwards, and you just don't like end or like say hard no. You put it on Twitter. Maybe I make the art Twitter this. Right? But some people don't have Twitter. That would be the easy solution. Okay. What I could do is post it on the art Twitter, but then have the marshmallows. So if you don't have a Twitter account or you want it to be anonymous, you send in either on the tweet or the marshmallow. And then every time there's like an update or something, I'll post it on my YouTube community tab. Yeah? Or would that like flood too much? We add MS Paint raimAI, and if they choose the option to flirt with her, you puts you in the Dark Souls you tight screen? Well, in Ruby Quest, remember how he would always be like, that's fucking weird, why do you want to like sex the character? It's funny, because he ended up making MS Paint porn. He was corrupted, chat. Buy marshmallows? It's an easy anonymous way to submit something. Because, like, I know some people don't have Twitter accounts, and some people might want to submit something without the social pressure of their name attached to it, right? Is there any other easy, accessible way to do that besides using Marshmallow? Right? Is there another easy way where people could submit commands anonymously if they do not have a Twitter account or they do not want their name attached to it? Alright? Look at the Bob game I sent you, for example, on how to handle everything. Drop hole. See, the issue with what you sent me, unless you sent something else, is that's on a forum. I don't have a forum. Neo Cities with a website and a guest book. Doesn't Neo Cities have a cap, though? How many things you can have? Let me look. Let me look real quick. Learn. Oh god. In storage, not in content? Okay. If I keep it simple, MS Paint, it should be fine, right? Should be fine. Where do I see on Neo Cities? Like their limits. Is the stream buffering a lot? Uh-oh. Yeah, am I dying? I dropped 33 frames. Can't. Can't. I'm dying. They're trying to get me. They're trying to censor me. Okay. Oh, I could figure out Neo Cities with a guest book, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Keep coming up with side projects. And I need to be working on the main project. Which, by the way, chat, did you know I'll finally do my live 2D debut on my birthday, which is 4/4? April 4th? I still need to make the fun, promo videos that'll post for a week and annoy you with. Did you know, chat? Did you know? The second one? Second one what? No, you don't, but it shows how to handle people doing things and death, etc. Did you know? What are you talking about, roly-poly? One month. It's less than a month. Oh god, how many days? Let me look at my own... Okay, the reason why I made the waiting room so early, so I have a timer. Let me look, how many days? Room needs a moth hitting a lamp. You can save it. Maybe. Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm like juggling. How many days? I have 25 days. Shit. I need to lock in. I need to lock in. Okay. You know what? Fine, I'll give you a lamp. Give you a lamp. Here's your lamp, sir. Okay, hold on. Actually, it should be like this. Little bug. There. I love lamps. Woo! Little gray alien, if you choose to interact with it once, it just moans and cries and is completely irrelevant. Maybe. I can't give you guys too much of expectation that each room will be with a lot of shit. Okay. Fuck. I looked at how many days I have until the funny stream. Now my brain's panicking. Panicking. I wonder... Funny brain. I'll probably launch this after the debut, or maybe like once I have more shit done, right? Because I'm gonna have to make the Neo cities or something, and whatever. And I also have other shit I gotta do. But this is a good idea. And my brain needs new creative, new. Needs new. I've been drawing MS Paint rhymes for fucking 3 years almost. Gotta debut Max? Yeah. It gives me time to think about it. And figure out how to do puzzles. I'm not gonna end up like all the other ones where I get too ambitious. Which I know I fucking won't be able to control. Slime dude needs to find a cigarette on one of the lockers and never light it, because he never thought of that. So he wears it like an accessory. There might be a pack of cigarettes in the lockers, you'll never know. You'll never know. Or maybe you have to make it to the green goo room. Right? And I'll try not to plan too ahead with this, right? I think it's more fun if it's just almost completely blind. I have to quickly make shit up. Toby Fox started making music for you, then you explode. Maybe we'll see the day. Have a jump scare hidden in one of the lockers? How am I gonna do a jump scare? I guess if I have a Neo City thing and I can figure out how to code it. Yeah, search lockers. Well, it looks like they appear to be locked besides the green one. Animated GIFs even. And I'm gonna try not to get too crazy with it. I'm gonna keep it in the vein of like the MS Paint thumbnails, even though I kind of got crazy with those sometimes. I just need new. Right? New stimuli. Also, like always, I need reasons to draw. I'm that type of person. You can plan too far ahead, or you're just going to have a bad time when someone goes... Yeah. I'll at least plan, like, the next room ahead. Ish. Or at least how to do the puzzles-ish, right? And it'll be a good way for me to also be flexible. Right? Let's say I think of a way to do the puzzles one way, but then no one fucking understands how to do it. And they start saying, like, bash it with a hammer, right? I'll just roll with it. It's a learning experience. And it'll get me to draw other stuff. It'll help me build story. Like how... Not necessarily how to make it, but like pitfalls and like puzzle traps and all that type of shit. What else? I don't know. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. might take some of the other ideas you guys had and then, like, throw it in there later, too. Okay. Let me move you. Let me zoom out. Yeah, fun fact, I always zoom in when doing MS Paint art. Just because. There we go. I need to scale this. Okay, what else can we talk about now that we did the main objective? We did the main objective chat. I guess, wait, what time is it? Has it really only been an hour and 30 minutes? I did kind of speed run you guys. Didn't plan, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I already read that. Oh! Are you alive? Are you still dying? I might be. Add more detail? Okay, I guess I can doodle while we chat. Another reason why I'm doing this is I've learned, thanks to the ADHD and other brain issues, I just do better in a tight limit with, like, pressure. If I only have, like, a week to make something, I'll usually be a lot more creative, but I'll also start vomiting up blood. Does slime leave a trail? Canonically. He might. That could be a good way to demonstrate where he's been. And if we want to do some type of amnesia story, right? Like, why is there purple goop on here? I don't remember being here. Hold on. I don't know. Fun ideas. You vomit blood too? That's half a saying and half real. Definitely real. I saw a good quote on that recently about limitations make it easier. Yeah. Getting too ahead of yourself and too ambitious can also fuck you over. Right? So I was kind of getting that with the debut. So I've downscaled it in my brain. I gave myself a more strict deadline. I have what I need. Set up that needs to be. I just have to format it a little bit. Even though I'm probably gonna fuck it, we ball. Besides, like, key bits on it. Honestly, you know what I always hate? Okay. For the debut, I was thinking of doing the debut and then rating myself into the birthday stream. Right? So we do all the funny haha VTuber stuff, and then I rate into myself, and we have fun birthday activities. I ever played, this kind of reminds me of it, since it's a sci-fi side-scroller where you play as a killer slime. I think, let me look this up. The name's familiar, the idea is familiar. Oh yeah, this one! Yeah, I haven't played it, but I've seen other people play it. Yeah, eat your spinach. Yeah, so my idea for the debut, at least, is gonna be the debut stream into normal Raimi Regatta birthday shenanigans. Right? Which usually means just playing Tower Unite and shit posting. I don't think I know enough people to do, like, a weird call-in thing. I mean, I do know people, but I don't know, I've never done a call-in, like, where all your funny pal amigos call in. Wait, didn't one of you ask for a viewer call-in? I should do one. Should make the purple slime with the cigar as a Tower Unite model. Bro, I don't know 3D. I don't know, 3D. Scary idea is somehow this weird comic gets outside of my viewer base, and then randos take part in it. Kind of scary. But also maybe the slime lad is a killer. He's a killer with amnesia. He's killed everyone on the spaceship. Here's blood sports for who gets in the call. I don't. I wonder if I should make it member only again, but I kind of feel bad for people that aren't member. But I also, it's a filter, right? You never know with viewer call-ins. You never know. To make the slime he leaves behind a little different color. The next Homestuck. God help me. I don't think it is, because it's like, okay. So back when I worked for a comic startup, I did a lot of research and marketing. And you always want your protagonists to be human-like, so people can more easily project onto them. And by having a slime blob, I don't know. True, fuck great names. My issue is, I know some of you are gonna say slurs to get me in trouble. Because you can't control yourselves. That's the only reason. And also, like, call-ins are kind of very cringe to outsiders. Right? Kid, if I had a choice between choosing a generic dude or a robot, I'd pick the robot. No, I'm talking about call-ins, no. Like, voice chat call-in. What's your favorite slur? Harlequins. Pretty sure the members have a high chance of dropping slurs, but because it's a member-only stream, they probably won't report me, Smile. I don't even know, man. What else can I say? I want to add a rug. For no reason. I'm gonna add a circle rug over here. I think it'll be funny. You know, like those rugs? They're kind of like circle adjacent. There we go. It's like a target. Define slur. Isn't it like an insult used? I don't even know the definition. What I said at the start. I think call-ins are fine between VTuber fans. That's kind of crazy. Members only, sure. Solid does it. She does member only call-ins. She likes to talk to her community. Her big ass head is covering the rug. Sorry! Shit! Where's OBS? There. See it? Are we feeling this color? I feel like it should be blue, maybe. No one slurred in Sawa, Colin? Because they fear Sawa. They fear her. I know you people don't fear me. Who makes it look like a puddle? You're right. How about, like, yellow? That's kind of nice. No, that looks like a pea puddle. Never mind. Fuck it, we'll leave it like that. I call in and call you slurs? No. Remember some Sama Collins? Some dude was like, are you for real? Dude was clueless? How'd he get in? How'd he get the fuck into the Collins? What if we make it piss? No, we're not making no piss weird colors. We already have the green goop, thing underneath the door. Maybe someone gifted him a membership. He had to join the Discord. You're letting in too many people into the Discord at the time? Oh god. We chant slur and the call in? I'll drag you in one at a time to intimidate you. That's the plan. I'm gonna make the poster red for fun. Kinda looks like a window. The hilarious fallouts. Did I watch that one? Can't remember. I made it also like boop boop. Nah. Needs to be white. This would just call in, say the N-word, not even actual the word, just say the N-word. I don't know. I don't know with you people anymore. I have ideas. Ideas on how to take this dumb idea. I don't know. I'm also trying to think the birthday stuff. Right? You think after, what, 2 times, 3 times I've had a birthday, I would have gotten down a birthday stream. But I don't. I don't. Oh god. Oh no, I blame myself for having a birthday anniversary too close. I get into the escape room. The dragon Grandpa clones for the slime man. Ricotta, do you use your tea bags more than once? I bought a thing that's made out of metal that you can reuse. But I do have tea bags. And I just use it once. I fill it up with was it a tablespoon of the loose leaves? And then I just refill. It can usually do 2 cups per tea bag? Usually. It also depends how long it seeps. Yeah, I have a tea ball. It has a little chain on it. And I use that. But I only drink oolong tea, so it's like the same tea. So it's building flavor and character. Ever make a cheesecake, like a birthday cake cheesecake? The thing, what the fuck is... Oh yeah, Suisei, she's in Fortnite. I love oolong. I like green tea and oolong, which makes sense because they're the same, leaf. Just, raised in different environments. But I like my tea to taste like dirt. I don't really like sweet teas. If I wanted something sweet, I would drink my disgusting horrid soda. You'd like matcha tea? Or mate tea? You like matcha. I like matcha before it became a meme. I also do like coffee. You have to find a tea I enjoy, but I might be brewing it wrong. It just ends up tasting like grass and water with no real flavor. I mean, it's gonna taste like that. It's gonna taste like leaves. Oh, mate, the Southern African thing? Is that the thing where you pack in? You pack it into a weird cup? With the weird straw? Is that the thing? I think I might know what you're talking about. Let me look. Mate tea. Yeah, where you pack it into the cup with the weird straw. I've seen this. Everything drinks from the same thing. No, you don't get mine. I'm not sharing weird mouth herpes. Broccoli, cauliflower, all the same plant. Mate is nice, but it's terrible for people with whatchamacallit, the boba tea? Oh, I've had boba tea. But only when I travel and go to a city. Which I'm craving it. I'm craving my boba tea matcha. Want my matcha boba tea. I might not be able to go to Offkai this year, and that makes me upset. Then I can't get my matcha tea. And I can't hang out with my homies. Or the frog eggs and boba. You have to get used to it. It's really weird when you drink it at first and you just get the random, like, jelly pellets. But if you get a place that has really good boba pearls, or whatever they call it, they taste really good. You get to chew on it while you're slipping down liquid. Already chug coffee like it's water. The tea is not that bad, probably. Tea does have caffeine in it. And depending on what type, it might have more or less caffeine. Tapioca, though? You're like soaked in a syrup. Hold on. Let me Google this. What is boba pearls made of? It is tapioca, water, and brown sugar. Okay. So the real flavor comes from the brown sugar that's caramelized. It should be brown sugar. We have other types too, usually at places. Then again, I'm not an expert because I get it once a year. I don't know, it's really weird. So you have to like try it at least 2 or 3 times. And you might enjoy it. Then you can put in cheese and Java Jam shit is peak. I've tried other flavors of boba. And I always go just brown sugar with a shot of matcha. That has not been beat yet. Hasn't been beat, motherfucker. You know what I should do for funsies? I'm gonna put a grate here. Actually, the vent chat. There, so then you have like 2 options, and then later you can come back. It's not brown sugar, what the fuck is this, psyop? No, okay. So boba pearls. This is what Google AI slop is telling me, okay? Traditional boba balls, tapioca pearls, are made from tapioca starch, water, and brown sugar to give them their sweet, chewy, and dark brown caramelized texture. Pretty sure they put them in a brown sugar sauce. Does the slime have to remain whole and in shape? Can it just slush through the vent? You're right, I had to think about that. Maybe, hold on. I'm gonna make it a grate. I gotta think about them. I gotta think about our main character's properties. Put a force field over the vent? You're right. What's force field color? Blue? I think blue. Hold on. How the fuck do I draw a force field? There. What's the green ooze under the door? I don't know. I don't know yet. Cat spoiler. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just making an environment that we get started. Right? Like really light blue. I'll have to investigate it at some point and maybe drink it. Don't mix fluids. That's how you get diseases. You're gonna instantly give our main character an STD. Or a goo trans whatever disease. A GTD. You wanna give John Slyman a GTD? You sicko? Game is about a pug chasing? I'm not letting you people insert your fetishes into my creation. Story transmitted death? No. No. I could be cringe like a Ruby Quest and then have like the eyeball. Holy shit, I'm trying to make it like look straight. There we go. Ooh, spooky. Spooky. Please make the slime by Wonder Bread. It's very important to the story. Oh, you people are gonna drive me insane. But I'm gonna learn how to not be a joy kill. Smile. Smile. I want to make the red, actually. Hold on. Uh-oh. There you go. I'm trying giving birth. No. Actually, whenever he leaves a trail behind, is that technically him giving birth? Right? Still think a hang in there poster would be funny, especially if it's Emma's paint. I could still change this. Yeah, I won't launch this and start actually doing stuff with it until after the debut, right? So next month. But it's good to get ahead. Just him leaking fluids. But we haven't decided, well, I haven't decided if he can split in half and still remain sentient, right? His slime wife could give birth, though. Unless him leaving residue, like when you touch your phone, you leave a little fingerprint like that. Yeah, but he's a slime. It's fantasy. It could be anything. It could be anything. Oh god. Maybe there could be a scene of his slime wife getting pregnant? You just want me to draw slime sex. You're really interested in slime sex, aren't you? Boss Media make a fucking video essay about how it's secretly about coming out story? That'd be the hope and dream. That'd be the hope and dream. There we go. Giving birth by walking? Well, I don't know. I'll have to come up with something. I don't know what. I don't fucking know what. While I vote on things, I'm definitely trying to avoid ruining your venture. Birth by sleep? Oh, shit. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. But what we have is he's a Moid slime. We're gonna have a sci-fi-ish setting. I still haven't picked, like, what the overarching story is gonna be. We have ideas. Right? I made a generic sci-fi room with multiple interactions. That brings up an interesting question. Are the slime male part and female parts? Do slime ladies have boobs? I'm sure there's some fantasy game where there is a difference between the genders or the sexes. I'm sure. Because I know some slime fantasy, they have like a hardcore part. Right? They have like a solid inside them, and if you hit it, they die. Male slime's got dongles? Oh shit. Considering the green slime leaking from the heavy door, I'm leaning towards chem dump slime. I can always change this too. Who knows? You don't know where we are right now. Are we inside a faculty, a building? Are we in a spaceship? Just some fucking random creeper's house? Because I don't know. I don't know yet. Void Slime have a prostate? I don't know. We're in Cleveland. It's not Detroit. Oh god. Give it 10 pages before someone demands he's morph into cute boy and wears slime dress. I'm just hard vetoing that. Remember, I could just hard veto. And I could lie that someone submitted something. If we're actually playing as the green slime and the purple slime flyer victims. Instead of Detroit become human, it can be Cleveland become better than Detroit? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'll figure it out, but first I gotta figure out how to host it. Ooh, roly-poly, you know for a fact. 90% of these, after a while, they have to fake submit their own anonymous input to get people back on track. Or else they're just gonna be like, oh, becomes cute lady, feels booba. Does a sex. If we send him back to the past to play shitty games that suck ass? Oh god. Just go with it. I'm not trolling slime porn. They will try to derail. But it's fine. I'm accepting... Okay, I'm only gonna hard say no to weird fetish stuff. And then also... What would you call it? Not god moding, but like... Just trying to hard pivot into something completely, like, different. Right? Like the grows into femboy, wears cute dress. Right? That's too much of one, like, too powerful. Yeah, power gaming. Desu Ex Machina, yeah, that. Don't need to see slime sex, but it would be cute for there to be a Mrs. and Mrs. Slime and a little slime baby. You don't know the age of this creature. Or his relations to other slime creatures and or other creatures. Oh no, the fucking mayor parts, I always hated them. Oh, and Homestuck. I like how Hussey stopped doing user inputs for a while because he just couldn't take it anymore. Even he was like, no. Creatures of legal age. Maybe. I'm trying to keep him, like, vague for now. Because I kind of want him to evolve into a character, right? Old enough to smoke. That's just concept art. Oh, nice. A-Dog posted the thing. Are they commissioned from him? Hold on. Side tangent, chat. Side tangent. This, wait, where's the thingamabob? Hold on, chat. Let me show you the art I commissioned from A-Dog. Oh, where's it? Where is it? Uh-oh. Hold on. There we go. Side tangent. Look at this nice art that I paid A-Dog to make. A problem on the fat horse. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I had to give the homie money. I had to. Oh my god. Had to. Look at this. Why is it not loading? Is it... well... Why is it like this? Whatever. Whatever. It doesn't want to open up big. Or did he make it as whatever mission? I did pay him money for it, but I won't say how much. I knew he needed money because he needs to like do shit. Emote is Berlin experience in there. Horror, fear, terror. You know, just all the basic emotions. $20 gift card to baby Kag. I just wanted someone to draw Brolin on the fat horse and I didn't want to do it. He made a special con for cheaper because funny. Listen, I ain't revealing. I'm not revealing the NDA. But I did just ask him to make a fun post. I would pay however much effort he wanted. That was the agreed upon deal, and he did his part. Just think, if you pay me more money, I could commission more horror. Shit. Okay. I should wrap up. It's been 2 hours. Okay, chat. Game plan. After debut, I'll set this shit up. We've crafted a pro tag. And a vague idea of what the fuck we're doing. Right? You need to get this rant $100 to peep the horror? And again, the main reason why I want to do this is because I want more stuff to draw besides myself or like Brolane or like Vtuber thing. But I need a reason, I need purpose. I've also wanted to always do one of these. Right? Right? You need to commission A-Dog? You better hurry, I think he's busy with college. Oh no. Yeah. I'll look into the Neo City site thing. Okay. What should I stream Wednesday? Should I play a video game or should I do a yapping stream? I don't know. Keep the horror. Keep the horror. I couldn't kill Raimi. She's numb to the horror. She's molded by it. I will autistically just say thank you for the red Akasupa. And then they'll never want to donate a bunch of money to me again because I autistically reacted to it. Not show strong emotion one way or the other. Here, let me look at Thingamabob. Okay, 25 days until the debut. And then I'll do the funny debut stream and then I'll rate into myself for the birthday stream. Alright, okay. 25 days, chat. 25 days. I need to be more active on chilling. You need to do is your best uwu voice when you thank them to really cringe them out. That's what they want. That's what they want. I need to work on the shilling. I suck at shilling. Because I never know how much is too much. Okay. Okay. Who can I raid? Who can I raid so then I can go off and work on debut things and then real life things? Maybe pay another VTuber to shill for you easy. I could pull the friend card where you ask your friends to like retweet and like mention, but that feels weird. Amy? Right, Juwan? Alright, Juwan. Because he's like never live when I'm live. I'll read the mail. The femboy. Okay, I'll see you Wednesday. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe video game or something. I want to play Mugenics again. Maybe that. Okay? Okay, see you guys later. God help me. God help me. God help you. God help me. Big things coming. Okay, bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you also to anyone. Wait, I should do the parasocial name reading. Thank you, Cypher. Thank you, Fred Fake. Thank you, Gregory. Thank you, Mufin. Thank you, Moist Rat. Thank you, No Chama. Thank you, Oishi. Thank you, Roly Poly. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Dazzle. Thank you, Hema. Yeah. Utsu, thank you, no. Thank you, Kiwi Lord. Utsu, see you in a bit. God help me. Be crafting in the mines. Be nice to Juwan. Okay? Okay, he's a Flavr VTuber. He's been nice to me, so you be nice to him or else the bullet comes for you. Alright, bye-bye, Otsu, bye-bye.